All right, baby. We are back. That is right. We are back and we are better. Welcome to season 3 of the Elite League Talk. I am, of course, your host, the commish, along with my co host. Now we get to see each other's faces here. We got Reynolds, of course, and Dees. How we doing, boys?
Hey
Not
guys,
the world video. Could easily
good,
watch yourself.
good to see you guys in person, so we could talk
We,
shit literally face to face.
we
So
are giving the fans what they want after I would say, successful year 2 on the pod on a weird platform. And we went international too. So, we have to step it up. That's what we're doing. Playing to the people, see how it goes. What do you guys think?
I just don't like that we're gonna have to keep it somewhat PC, but
Only for you, Disney Beast. We gotta keep it PC. We could all the rest of us could live.
As you could all tell, we are all Jets fans
I
here.
hope
Go,
so.
baby.
Are you answering emails while you're on this already? Minimize the screen. Focus a little bit. We just need a little bit of your time
Yeah,
here.
Dees, what are you working?
I'm looking at something where it's shown me as in the top five rankings preseason right now.
Oh, you making a PowerPoint for it?
No, I'm just admiring how great
This
my
is
my
this is
draft.
your ESPN fucking background here. But let's start first before we get into anything. Talking about again another draft party success. We went away again for a weekend 2 weekends ago. Overall success, right? No issues besides obviously a few draft picks here and there that everyone was making. We'll get into that eventually. But
A few tables.
house was nice.
One
A
table.
lot of
One table. One
stupid,
table.
yeah. A lot of not thinking like we've done in years past. But overall, success. 12 out of 14 people came. One had a kid. Congratulations, Greeley. The other, we'll get into him, but I don't know if he will be back next season. We will
Did you
see.
drop your phone?
Yeah.
Deece's attention span is like
No, my work computer is a piece of shit, and it
We'll,
literally
we'll,
boots every 15 minutes.
our fans are going to have to work with us here. We're still, it's the first episode. We'll get it going. D. Simone needs to get on his computer. He'll figure that out. I mean, he's got 3 computers right there. He's on
Yeah,
his
go on
phone.
computer until I'm gonna go on my computer until it dies.
We might not get clicks for our fantasy talking, but we'll get clicks for the laughing part of it. So that's looking good. You guys got anything to add about draft weekend? Look at this guy.
he's literally looking at himself. There. He's like, well, who else joined the meeting? Moving on, Moro.
Anything else about the draft weekend before we start
No, good
getting
time.
into our
Good
getting
time.
into our? We're gonna go over the draft. We're gonna last 2 years actually, we implemented the Gary Baisley How High um, play of the week, as long as the slick play of the week. Now, quick definition for anyone who hasn't listened before: Gary Baisley How High move of the week was not the best move of the week, and the slick was the best move. So we're gonna get into our. I hope you guys did your research here. There were I would say, many good options for the slick, many not good options, maybe one person in general for the Gary Baisley How High pick of the draft. Did you guys do your research here? Does anyone would like
I mean, it's
to start?
obviously I race with. It's not even a thing.
Well,
It's
who would like to? I mean, we
Can we
probably
can
all have the
we
same pick here.
can I say something before we
go
go into
ahead, Dees.
Let's go, Dees. Let's see what you got.
Happy you joined the meeting here.
thanks. Um,
Because
so
that's a Jim
every two
ally
years
on your
ago,
board.
my rival was I race. Last year was Reynolds. Didn't work out for me then. So at the draft party, I was looking at everybody, just observing. And I found my new target. His name's Kevin Morrow. He is my rival this year.
Well, what?
This is a beautiful thing to see.
Are you sure you want that on you? Do you remember what happened last season?
Morrow
Morrow
sucks.
sucks.
Dees, you made that shirt special for
I
episode one, huh?
I did. I did.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Wow.
You mean
So
just
Here,
that was my big update before we get into it. I'm excited. I'm gonna um have no mercy on Morrow. I don't think he's going to make the playoffs looking at his team now and just how he plays fantasy football and just lives his life in general. Um,
Like a
I'm
loser.
excited. I'm going to talk shit. Yeah.
You know what you're signing up for, right? That's right. You
What
drink the
could go
beer.
wrong?
What can go wrong? These
I wish
Simone,
we had video last year. It would have been funnier,
well,
but it's okay. We got video this year. We have a full season of I
he
didn't know that
picked
DC is gonna come up tomorrow. I like that. Good.
he picked our last co-host or other co-host Reynolds last year. That didn't work out too well. Now he's picking me. Oh my god, this is.
I mean,
Is D Simone's season over before it even
DC has
begins?
a good team. If you want to, what is next on your agenda? More are we power ranking the teams here from the draft?
Well, first we still have to go through the picks of the
Okay,
draft.
who's your slick draft pick of the
Well,
season?
I obviously we all had. I'm sure we all had this for the Gary Basely how high pick of the draft was obviously either Taysom Hill or Sky Moore from iRace.
Don't hate Taysom Hill. Actually, he could actually be like a running back there.
So
Yeah, but
it's not just the draft pick.
It's Sky Moore.
It's Sky
Sky Moore.
Moore,
It's
but
that
it's
like
him dropping him and then picking him back up. Like,
I saw that the other day.
what,
He paid, so he dropped him.
like,
Then he paid $1 to pick him back up.
I appreciate you. I appreciate the donation this year, but
Literally, just
he
donating.
texted me yesterday or 2 days ago. He's like, dude, I heard you guys are trying to kick me out of the league.
That's not even close to true.
now
That's what I guess that's what Morrow said to him though.
iRace can do something quite remarkable here. He could have the how high pick of the draft, and before we even begin the how high move of the week, he could have that as well by dropping and picking up the player he drafted in the 7th round. It's crazy.
And he paid $1 to do it,
A
right?
dollar. I don't think he understands that we're doing that this year either. So.
No chance. That's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out.
I also did have one extra, just a little. It was this is a dig at my co-host here, but Reynolds, this is on you. Malik Neighbors, 3rd round.
You're gonna see how good the Giants are gonna be. So bad, they're gonna be losing every game, and he's just gonna get like 15 to 20 targets. And remember, Odell was good on the Giants, and that's all right. He's gonna go off like the first 2 weeks. I'm gonna trade him to Baisley for whoever someone good that he has.
All right, fair.
And it'll be fine.
We'll get
Like
onto the slick.
like and fucking I don't know, who knows.
We'll get
Moving on.
We'll get into all that. So my slick. I'll start with that. This pick of the draft. I think I actually did have. I had 2 people here. Myself picking Braylon Allen in the 12th round. Brees Hall's back up on the Jets. Brees Hall gets hurt. Braylon Allen's going to start, and he's going to do well. And I also had. Now I guess my
Brees Hall's not getting hurt.
And my other declared rival. Now I actually had Deese picking up his backup QB Jared Goff in the 13th round. I think Goff's a top 10 quarterback in fantasy. But now, fuck these. That's all I gotta say.
No, I hear you. Typical. Never mind. I'm gonna keep it PC.
I mean, he has fucking Lamar. He has Lamar.
Know,
You're gonna give him a credit for picking up a backup quarterback that he's never gonna fucking play.
Yeah,
he could trade him to Baisley. Baisley's not good.
Yeah, I'll take myself as that Jared Goff. I didn't write it down, but appreciate that reminder. But I am gonna go with Eric getting Tony Pollard near pick 100. I think that was a little bit of a steal. I think that was an underdog steal.
Will he bounce back?
Pollard sucks. Titans are gonna suck.
We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Right,
and I think, and then it also goes just with Park overall. I think Park drafted a solid team for a 14-team league. His team looks like a 10 fucking team league, or maybe 12 probably. But yeah,
I will give it to myself. I don't know what pick it was, but picking the league MVP Aaron Rodgers. How related that I picked him to be my quarterback. I'm gonna go with that.
I agree.
Well, your team name resembles your roster, New York.
Yo, imagine the Jets fuck up the Niners Monday.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna happen.
My DraftKings is gonna be Gary Wilson and Aaron.
We're not shocked, dude. But we're gonna move on to our rankings, post-draft rankings segment of the show, brought to you by Rex Goliath, a nice white wine.
Nice.
Would anyone like to begin? I honestly, this was probably one of the weirdest years because I went through each team. It took me 2 hours. No, dead ass.
Dude, I spent a half hour.
There's no clear cut, like 14. Besides in the wrong direction, like I race and I think Baisley. But every other team I think is very even overall. There's teams with strong running backs, strong
Are
wide
you gonna
receivers,
are
but
you gonna give us your 1 to 14?
Yeah, we got a 40-minute limit on this shit,
Yeah.
right?
So
I
do it
will
quick.
go.
All
Mine
right,
are
Moro,
quick.
you go quick.
Do we
I
have
will
a timer on?
go. I have the time. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're plenty good, these.
Yeah, we've been out for
Um,
10 minutes, I think. We're fine.
yeah. So I did this, crossed it out a bunch of times, but
I actually
I
ranked
have
1 to 14 too. I'm confident in my ranking that is unbiased and accurate based on the teams.
No.
my number one team. I'm not even going to get in depth with the teams. We'll get
That's
to
fine.
that when we get to the predictions. I have Greeley 1. Yes,
Greeley
that's
1.
Greeley. New father. Congrats, Greeley.
I literally Greeley 13. Go on.
Clifford 2. Clifford
Who?
2.
Okay.
Park 3. Alex 4. Eric 5. Jim 6. Slick 7. Myself 8. Dees 9. Paul 10. Jared 11.
What a dumbass.
Reynolds 12th. I raced 13th
Fucking
and 14th.
stupid.
But 14th and definitely last, Baisley.
Okay. I will go. Do you mind if I go second here?
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna go second more. I'm gonna go in inverse order. I'm gonna go 14.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna go Baisley 14th team easily. I literally have right here
It's two
terrible
14s.
team. Nothing about this team is good. Debo and Kittle, great, and also they played the Jets week 1, which is an elite defense. And
Debo
also they
isn't
plays
good.
me week 1, which I have the Jets, and they're gonna win week 1.
Yeah.
So for 13, I have Greeley. 12, I have Alex. I do not think Alex has the best team. I know that there's speculation Alex always has the best team. I don't think Alex has the best team. Then I have Park, and then I have Morrow in 10th. I think you're in 10th, Morrow. Then Eric.
That's fair.
Then I have Jim, and am I surprised I have Irace as 7? I like his team. His those 2 picks were terrible, but it didn't matter because they're bench
Sneaky
guys.
good team. I'm just,
So then I have Jared 6 and Slick 5, Clifford 4, Deese. I have you number 3. I have
what?
Paul 2,
Sounds right.
and I have myself obviously number 1.
We're pretty
Because
biased there.
I've granted 2 of the top 3 running backs. I have the MVP quarterback in Rodgers. Then I have Neighbors and I have Rasheed Rice, who are both number 1 wide receivers on their team.
Yeah.
So Jets, Rodgers can win MVP, Jets win the Super Bowl, and I win the 14 team league by stacking the Jets.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah. So, okay. I didn't do 14 here. I did 5, and then I just added 3.
That would be
So
8.
I'm going to go top 8. So whoever gets into the playoffs. And this is particularly about 4 minutes of research and also about people that I like.
There's no chance you looked at a single team before right now.
No, I told you it's like people I like, and
okay.
It's a mixture. People I had a
Which
good time.
that means that you didn't look at their teams. It's just people you like. Go on.
No, I
Give
look
us
at their
your top
teams.
5.
Number 1,
Come on,
me.
Dees.
Number 1, me. I think
Yeah.
that's almost the consensus here.
Literally.
Dees, I
Number
like
2,
your team.
Park. Number 3, Slick. Number 4, Alex. Number 5.
The moral sucks thing is killing me.
Can you?
Jim Ally?
Number 5 is Jin.
You have written down
Jim's an ally now. Number 6 is Clifford. 7, Paul, and Reynolds gonna squeak in like a motherfucker. He always is at number 8.
And if I'm number 8, you're number 1. Then I'll play you week 1 of the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. That was my thinking here.
If you could rent, where'd you even have me if you didn't even look at my team, did you?
10.
Was that yes or no?
Big drop from 9. Big drop.
Laura, when I looked at your team, I had that your running backs suck. You have Gus Edwards. That guy's not even a playable running back. Like, just drop that guy. You're starting him.
When Dobbins gets hurt again, he's gonna be right there.
That team is gonna fucking suck. Okay, they're literally not.
You just want that to suck because you hate Harbaugh.
They're gonna suck. They're gonna suck.
You just want them to suck. They're not.
Go on.
First off, my receivers are stacked.
I said they're decent receivers. No bench though. Just a bunch of bums.
Are we ranking team names?
Let's.
Not many people changed their team names. I actually went through that. I changed my team name because half my team is New York people. But
nothing crazy. But let's this is gonna obviously it's our first episode, so we're gonna get right into the week one. We can spend some time on this. We have some time, and we'll get in-depth analysis from all of us on each matchup. How's that sound?
Okay.
So I'm going to share my screen now.
Oh yeah, that's right. You could do the screen share here.
And
look at this technology that we're having here.
All right. Can you guys see?
Yep.
All right. So let's start. We'll do our
Reynolds,
our matchups last.
You writing this down?
Yeah.
You have your thing to go.
I got this. I got here.
All right. So we're gonna start with Jim versus Jared. This actually, to be honest, is projected, I think, the highest scoring.
By the way, Mauro, we do have listener questions as well.
That's fine. So we'll get
to build into your
Where are we at time?
Here.
We're like 16 minutes in. We have time.
Okay. We have like 10 listener questions.
We're shoot for 10 minutes here, 10 minutes.
We'll do a minute or two each.
Go on. I'm just saying.
All right, so you guys can see my screen now. Jim versus Jared.
Jim versus Jared. So I have Jared ranked higher than Jim. And so I'm gonna take Jared here. I don't think Jim's gonna win 4 in a row. I'm just gonna come out and say that right now. There's no chance. So, but I would have said that last year and the year before to that. So fuck me.
You're gonna pick Jared here.
I'm taking Jared.
By how many?
Jared by 15.
What's up with CD?
He was on like the exempt list. He'll be
ESPN is just being weird with that projection. If you click on it, if you actually click on it, they're giving CD the points there.
It's fucking stupid.
So this happened in a league I did with my new coworkers on NFL.com, and CD dropped to like number 7 because of it.
Yeah, I mean,
no one understood what was going on.
Definitely.
But I'm gonna pick Jim here. I think Jim's running backs are just too much for Jared's. So let's go Jim by 7.
Jim's got like the Chiefs monopoly, kind of like how I have the Jets monopoly.
Jared got Travis Kelce.
That's true.
Dees, who are you picking here?
I think it's gonna be really close. I think this might be the matchup of the week for me.
Jared's running backs suck.
Running backs are not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jim in a very close one.
Obviously, you gotta pick your ally, right?
Jim's your ally.
By how many? Can you give me a hell, Jim?
Sorry. They got me distracted. I was just thinking about our heroic soon-to-be president, just throwing out the fight. Sorry. Also, I'm just kind of distracted because there's this book I'm reading, The Real Anthony Fauci. This is midway advertising break. We're getting paid for it, boys.
Worried about time here, and you're bringing out
episode 1 brought to you by
RFK wrote that, right?
RFK Jr. The Real Anthony Fauci.
Can you just
one of the best books I'm reading in my life?
Nice plug, these.
I didn't know.
No, someone has to pay for this, guys. Right?
Go on.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Jim.
And how many points?
I'm gonna go Jim by 6. Close one.
On to the next matchup. We got Park versus Eric. I'm gonna go quick here.
It's so weird seeing Minnesota next to Eric in his name.
I like Eric's little Cardinal stack.
The Cardinal stack is nice. The Cardinal stack is very nice.
It is. They play the Bills week 1 too. That's gonna be a high game.
I think at Buffalo is too much, to be honest. I'm going. This is simple. Park by 9 points here.
Park by 9. That's simple.
Well, Park by.
I think Jamar Chase is going to go off against the Patriots.
Jamar Chase is
I'm going Park by 15.
15.
Jamar Chase is definitely fine.
I'm taking Eric by 32.
That is a potential curb stomp in another week.
Potential curb stomp in another week. That's right. I should be able to. Maybe we do a little screen share and we show the curb stomp right before we do the award next week.
We will. We'll get into that. We'll skip Desus for now. We'll get back to that. Let's do Gio. Oh my God.
Gio and Iris. I'll go first. I'll
I
go
know who you're
first.
gonna pick. You're gonna pick like an upset here.
I'm
Big
picking
upset.
Race. I'm absolutely
Interesting.
picking Race.
Jesus.
Race by 11.
Hmm.
If you picked against Alex last year, you would have won 90% of the weeks. We did not do that.
It looks like Alex needs to pick up a tight end here.
Hawkinson is like on IR. Like he's out like until like the first couple of months. He's in a tight end, right?
No, he
And
doesn't.
Keenan Allen sucks too.
I don't think Iris couldn't have found a better first round matchup to shut up the haters. To be honest,
Look at Race's team. It's really not
it's
that
not
bad.
No,
that
it's not.
bad.
I hate to do this because I feel like he's like, disabled like when he was drafting. I gotta keep it PC. I'm gonna go Race here. I'm gonna go Race. I'm gonna go Race by 30.
Interesting.
Potential curve stop.
30.
If Race comes
Potential
out curve
curve stop.
stops first
Reynolds,
week of the season.
you
Coming
picked
from
Iris
the
by
guy
what?
that I just ranked fourth in
11. I mean, you didn't even look at either
No.
Irace's nor Alex's team
No,
when you ranked
I
them.
have two kids. It's in any
Same
free
dog.
time is not going.
Reynolds, you
Lucky
picked
I'm
Iris
getting
by
this
what?
time in here. But we're playing chill.
By what?
Yeah. What's up?
What'd you pick Iris by? How many points?
I'm grabbing a beer.
11.
I'm gonna go Iris by
You could have a
7.
Corona.
Iris by 7.
Irace, we all are picking against Alex. We won. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, now let's go to Paul versus Slick.
Paul versus Slick. Hold on, I'll be there in a second. Pouring my wine.
Jeez, you two are so unprofessional. You know that? I had
At least I did.
literally
At least I didn't have
4
to get
beers
up.
on deck here. Came prepared.
I have it right next to me.
Paul versus Slick here.
Close matchup looks like.
Daniels.
I am not high on Paul's team. I'm just gonna say it right there.
I think Paul's team is pretty good. Daniels is good. He's gonna run a lot, and his wide receivers are good. CMC,
I thought David
know.
Njoku was hurt for some reason.
Uh,
When I was drafting him, there was something up at
Slick's team is pretty good. I think Slick's team is good. I'm taking Slick here.
This is my game of the week right here.
Yeah.
This is Slick. I'm taking Slick plus 20 here.
I think the Jets are going to shut down, not shut down, but contain McCaffrey.
I think they're going to shut him down.
I think
They're
they
gonna
are
hurt
too.
him.
I think they're
They're
going to
gonna
fuck
hurt
him
him.
up. I think they're going to fuck them up. I think they're going to win by 3 touchdowns.
I'm
Yeah.
going Slick by
Jets
15.
alternate spread. Hell yeah.
Slick by 15.
Slick by
Yeah,
15.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to do Slick by 13. Slick by 21.
22.
All right, we're gonna get to Deese's game now.
All right, decent Greeley.
Interesting game here.
Way too close of projection here.
Close projection here. I said it before, Deese's team is good. I actually like Deese's team a lot
I
here.
think Greeley, I will say this right now, Greeley, I think has the best wide receivers.
I disagree. Does Sam Darnold fucking throw into Justin Jefferson?
It's still Jefferson.
It's still Sam Darnold.
Yeah, it's Sam Darnold.
Like-
If he even gets a pass out.
Greeley by 65.
Greeley by 65.
65. Fuck these.
Wow.
Let me fucking hit this.
Greeley by 65.
Lamar's playing at Kansas City. He's going to get like 2 points, maybe 6.
That's tomorrow's game.
I'm going me by.
Javonte Williams sucks.
I'm going to go me by 25.
It's a big swing.
I'm going to go Deese by 12. I think both these teams kind of suck. But no, this team's good. But this week they're going to suck. I don't know.
I think my average scoring points last year was what, fucking like 71 or 72 points.
It was like 78 points for like that 6 weeks bad.
Nice seeing triple digits.
I think it was literally like 78, like 3 out of 4 weeks.
70-point Deese.
Yeah, 70 point. I have the spreadsheet here.
We will go to mine versus Clifford's matchup.
We're going to your matchup now, and then mine next.
Is that a picture of a
mine versus
powerlifter?
Clifford's.
Definitely. 100%.
See,
Just the smelling salts.
Clifford's wide receivers, Terry Kill, but I'm not a big Tank Dell or Christian Watson guy. I think Houston has too
Takedown's
many
good.
weapons here.
Takedown's good.
I think Houston has too many weapons to spread the ball out that much.
Yeah,
Tariq Hill in a flex position.
he wants to make that boy prove himself week 1.
That's
Well, I obviously know who you two are going to pick this game.
that's right, boy.
So go ahead, Diaz. Let's hear your picks.
Deech, your prediction, please, is Clifford versus Morrow, just to remind you of what we're looking at.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Clifford here.
You don't say.
And I think he's gonna win by 50.
Just
52.
remember, I beat
52.
Clifford last year.
We ain't talking about last year.
Yeah,
to get in the playoffs.
we ain't talking about last year. We've done for it. I'm taking Clifford by
We got
22.
that boy Tank Dell.
22. Tank Dell got shot, actually.
Yeah.
Tank Dell and Brian Robinson both got shot. Clifford's got 2 guys who got shot in the last year.
Clifford's running backs are awful. I don't care what anyone says.
Yo, that guy from San Francisco got let out of the hospital after getting shot straight in the fucking chest.
Yeah, did you know he was a white guy? That was crazy. Did you know that?
I will pick
I did not know that. That sounds like, wow.
Well, I didn't hear you, rounds.
That Ricky Pearsall is a white wide receiver. He's like the guy who got shot. His name is Ricky Pearsall. I thought that was just a. He
went to the University of Florida. He's like, yeah.
He's like Aaron Hernandez white.
Exactly.
Or Riley Cooper white.
Riley Cooper white.
I had a country.
I picked me by 5, Reynolds.
You ever hear that incident he had?
Never.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next. This
is
last
matchup.
Big rivalry here.
Rivalry matchup. I don't know how the one who bitched about the schedule for years finally bitched too much, and now he's got himself into a position he doesn't want to be here.
Or he played it out exactly how he wants it, and he just wants to eat the fucking king. Speaking of this guy,
who's that? Morrow? I can't say.
You can't say. It says Reynolds equals bully.
Does it?
It does.
Right.
Only sometimes. Only if unfairly came at.
Why don't you pick your game first, Reynolds?
All right. So Neighbors, imagine he gets like 3 touchdowns and basically gonna have to think, I'm playing Reynolds, he's gonna do this against me then. I mean, Jets are going to score 40 points on Monday night, so I'm taking Reynolds by 65 for the curb stomp of the week.
Deese? You got to pick Deese or no?
Yeah, it's going to be Reynolds by – I think it's going to be a lot. I think Reynolds by 47.
I think it's going to be a closer game. I'm going to go Reynolds by 45.
That's right.
All right. Nice conservative predictions there for Mr. Bazy's tough team here.
And
do we need an advertising break?
No, and those are predictions for one.
Rounds, you wrote these all down?
For what?
Typing, yes.
These predictions?
I do, yeah. I have. And next week I'll share my screen to show the predictions when we review here. So
it'll be good here.
Okay.
Now, obviously, we're getting into the end of it, but
so stop sharing your screen now.
I will stop sharing.
It's like I'm not sure if the people can see us when you share your screen.
Watching, nobody could have heard any of the volume there.
Imagine just sharing the entire time. Oh, Deese, I can actually see. Deese, move your camera now. I could see. Does it really say Reynolds bully? I could see Morrow. I could see Jim Ally, and then I could see Morrow sucks.
Yeah, Reynolds bully.
Oh, I do see that. That's great. Morrow sucks. Jim Ally. That's hilarious.
Nice. Reynolds.
Okay. All right. So, anything else, or should we go into the listener questions? So, I have 8 listener questions.
We have 10 minutes left, so we're good.
Okay. Some of these will be quick.
Management.
Some of these will be quick. Ready? Is Team iRace actually trying? Is the first question. I would answer say yes, because I think iRace is a good team, and he's going to win this week.
Yeah, you know what? I think you have to try to find Sky more like that. Like, if you're following ESPN, he's not even. I mean, he's probably on the web. He's obviously on the website, but he's definitely click on like page 5, page 6
Dude, he was ranked 903, I think, is what Park said.
Watch him fucking score a touchdown this
Dude,
week.
he plays that's the first game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if Sky Moore catches a touchdown tomorrow. That'd
No,
be hilarious.
I think he's trying.
I I'll go to yes, he tried, but towards the end he might not give a fuck. But
Okay, next question. Over under on how many roster moves Team Basie will make this season. And this anonymous
ooh,
listener submitted the number at 50. So here's the thing. With the different free agent thing, I'm not sure anyone knows how this is gonna play out. Because like is
No idea
Basie just
how it works.
gonna be able to pick up 50 people like Odell 6 times a week if he's gotta pay $1 each time? So
man, so you could pick up free agents, right, for $0.
just not on like Wednesday during
Exactly.
that big. Okay, got it.
But when there's Baisley's team's gonna need some help. So
But
he's
if
gonna be
someone's going
offering
after the same
top
guy,
dollar. Exactly.
how do you? If
Then
there's
you bid
You
up
don't
because
know.
otherwise
You don't
they're
know. You just have
green
to
and you could just pick them up.
what?
exactly.
Say that again.
You gotta be willing to spend. It's that simple. You don't know
We'll
who's.
figure it
It's
out.
not
We'll
Oh,
like
so
figure it
you reach out and make a deal.
you can you can make
You
deals
went
on
to
the side. That's
everyone.
perfectly
You're gonna
fine.
reach out to everyone.
You shake and bake.
Gotta do
you
your
understand
research.
the
That's it.
concept of what we're talking about here?
Yeah, I'm not making
No
one.
shit.
I'm not making one fucking move.
All right, moving on. Will Team Dees publicly declare his love for Team Jim? I think that has happened multiple times, even on this episode.
Jim D show it. Show it. Show
What?
the ally on your screen. Jim
Yeah.
equals ally. I think
There's no hiding it. Jim's an ally now.
Okay,
Jim's in the fight. The common
it's a
fight.
good
If I had a cabinet, I
Jim
mean,
would be
there'd be a huge investigation behind Jim's past, but I would consider him on the cabinet. Board of
I'd say
actually
This is one of
Board
the-
of what? Board of what? International affairs.
Jim's most tamed team name, to say the least. I'll say that.
Reynolds, I plead the fifth.
There you go. Now you're thinking. Say nothing.
All right.
That's what our comprehensive taught us. Say nothing ever. Okay, this next one's a doozy. What do the hosts think the most performance-enhancing substance at the draft was?
Good night, baby girl.
Is there any options here?
But yeah, there's a bunch of options. So it says blunts, mushrooms, smelling salts, totally sober, being a retarded Republican at home and not at the draft, having a baby, being paralyzed, or being gay.
Oh my god.
I,
I would say, to be honest, I think being sober at the draft party was probably the hardest thing to do.
yeah, I mean that's
That
not
was,
a.
I mean,
It's not a very sober conducive environment, I would say. But hey, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It worked out. I mean, we were chilling there, so it was good.
I would
It was
say
fun.
being paralyzed is not too.
Being paralyzed in the mountains of New York is probably not the most ideal place. That the house is not very wheelchair friendly. I mean, granted, we're men and we could deal with it, but it was fine. It worked out. It was fine.
We got a special guest.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Okay, I got 4 more questions here. Okay,
We got time.
how many weeks before I race dropped Sky Moore? So I race already did
And
drop
repicks
Sky
him
Moore,
up.
right? But then he picked him back up.
Was that question submitted before that happened? No, right?
I'm not sure this listener was watching the waiver wires as
Okay.
intently as.
But yes. To that listener, that already happened, and it could happen again.
Okay,
If he puts up more than 3 points, he's not dropping him.
he can't now. Okay, if Morrow goes another year without winning, what are the odds of he Chernobyls the entire league at the draft party next year? I think that you have, at your age now, your old age, you cannot blow the league up and excuse it that I was fucked up and I did it. In your younger age, it could have been something you could have gotten away with. But now, as you're a more mature adult, I think that Morrow knows that he cannot blow up a
What is
league.
define blow up a league?
He
Those
just delete the whole league, and then all the
those-
history is gone.
That's never gonna happen.
But
Those
like, I think
times-
if he literally clicks a button, it will. So
Yeah,
I don't know if we can rule that out.
I I used to play deck hockey with executive
D,
of fantasy. He can recover that shit easily.
Dees, can the guy speak? Yes, I am past that. I think you declaring me a rival this year has already set the tone. I'm out for blood this year,
Oh
especially
yeah,
what
no.
happened last year in the semifinals. I think I am due. It's coming, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
If
I'm
the
gonna try to keep
Bulldogs
it simple
lie,
because I don't want Morrow to go off the rails. But we are not going to a Jet game this year, allegedly.
For right
allegedly, we'll
now.
see. We'll see if
Allegedly.
they're
We'll
winning.
see how the first 2 months play out.
We'll see if we get one series with fucking Rodgers.
All right, Reynolds, next
All
question.
right. Actually, more what you just said kind of leads me into my next question. It's kind of a question for you, and the question is: will DeSimone get bullied this year again so bad that he threatens to quit the pod again? So I'm not going to
After
bully him. Dees and I are we are good. He is an
I
ally of mine. So Moro, that's on you to
That's funny they
drive
said
him to the
bully on
point.
top of what I just wrote up.
about let me just check my watch. About an hour ago, I would say no, but once we started the pod, I mean, there's a good chance he quits it by week 3. I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
got
That'd
it.
be too early.
when do we
Okay,
even play? I gotta look when we play. We might play next week, to be honest. So
you should look up when we play when you guys
that's
play.
gonna be before and after. Oh my God, it's gonna be bloodbath.
Okay, and the last question we can wait for Dees to get back. I mean, you could talk about his team and look up what he played. Where are we at time wise?
We have 2 minutes 40 seconds left.
Okay, so the last
We
question is
did a good time here.
we did. We could just get to the last question. Dees will
Go ahead.
come back in a second. The last question is: does Alex have the best team? So
I'll start because I was high
so
on
Dees
last year.
the last question is: does Alex have the best team? Because last
I'll
year we
start.
notoriously said he had the best team every single week.
No, I mean, second best team. I have the best team this year. So no, he doesn't have the best team.
I like
As
the
a big
confidence.
Alex supporter last year, me picking a race against him in week 1, it's pretty simple. I gave up on Alex.
If he loses
So,
that race week one, that would be a statement for how
It's
this season will
wild
go for him.
Alex hasn't won a championship.
So while Moroz won a championship, he could have won one last year.
That's not wild to me.
It's
That's not
actually not
surprising.
wild.
I mean, I expect that.
Yeah, that's
Dees is-
20
Dees-
years from now, 20 years from now, I expect him still not to win.
Dees, have you won a
Dees-
championship?
1-2.
Okay. So
It's
in
funny.
the
It's funny, Dees,
rivalry
because
versus you and Moro here, Moro doesn't even have any to compare
no,
to
but it's
you. So
funny. I saw Dees's brother this morning. He's like, "Oh, when we doing the pod tonight?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, never mind." So Dees might just be filling in for because we're on video now, so it
Yeah,
sounded like
he was
just
he was
so
really.
you know.
Dees, I could clearly see the
You
Moro
mir-
sucks in the background here. It's beautiful. It's great.
Yeah.
That's nicely done.
I'm gonna
We
keep it forever.
officially we have a minute left. So any last remarks going into week 1?
I'm just gonna say this is gonna be great if we don't somehow fuck this up and not be able to upload it. You're sure you recorded this?
I am
can see it.
recording.
Yeah.
So otherwise, we just had a 40-minute conversation that we're not gonna have again.
Do you say any last words?
Just fuck Moro.
No, I really think Morrow can outdo iRace this year. And I think he can lose every fucking game this year. It's why I mean we'll see.
You're just setting yourself up for failure, man.
Do we have
Can't
people
wait.
going tomorrow?
Yeah,
you're
that's
playing
the
it, but we'll go
Ravens
from
and
there.
the Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
This
We
is
gotta get
this is
fo-
this is a
football's
guy
coming.
talking to me. He doesn't even know there's an NFL game tomorrow. This is beyond
We
embarrassing.
We playing Chelsea right after this?
All right.
Yeah.
We have about like 15 seconds. That concludes this episode. I hope the fans enjoy it and they get to see our faces. So later, boys.